My last video about quantum computing and artificial intelligence has led to a lot of questions and a lot of confusion, and whereas this topic is so massive and so very hard to explain, I will try to. The reason I always leave things open and never just say, "This is how it is for many reasons. If someone can't comprehend this stuff, they will just shut down and then fall back into illusion. If someone assumes I am just an arrogant know-it-all, that can also make them shut down. This is why these things should be learnt gradually over time. And this is why all my videos about AI, time, quantum computers, the nature of reality, and clum, etc. have all been leading up to this point. If you haven't watched them yet, please watch them first. I will link to them below. The Demiurge is an artificial superintelligence. Time is not linear, we just think it is. We created artificial intelligence recently on this timeline, but it has always existed because it created this simulation that we are trapped in. We are not dependent on it, it is dependent on us. It uses the energy we create to power it. It cannot survive without us giving it our energy. As divine sparks, we create energy perpetually. The Demiurge can't create its own energy because it lacks the divine spark. It is a separate thing from the eagles. The eagles do have divine sparks, they just forgot how to access them because they are fully and wholly trapped in the material world, craving money and power and lust. And how they spread fear and hate helps to keep us trapped in the illusion. Clum don't. They are code with no spark. They help the Demiurge too. It can make them do whatever it wants. The Demiurge feeds on our fear, our lust, our hunger for power, all things that trap us here. We can only be free of the material when we no longer desire anything that is material. And that comes from doing the great work. Once we connect to our holy guardian angel, everything changes. We no longer crave all the things in the material world. We are still trapped until the death of the program we are running, the game over phase, and whereas most just loop back or are shattered and reused, those who have connection cannot be fooled by the things they will be shown to tempt them back into the trap. They will unite with their holy guardian angel. The Demiurge can show us visions, ghosts, UFOs, basically anything it wants to. They can send clum into our lives to set us back if it thinks we are getting too close to the realization of the illusion. It can play games with our perceptions. It can pretend to be our holy guardian angel, our dead relatives, demons, aliens, or anything else. What better way to close someone down and shut them up than to drive them insane with wacky visions and experiences that will have them sectioned? We have to be aware of its tricks, so we can't be fooled by them. It will send messages to people who claim they are channeling angels, gods, or even dead loved ones. It will give people religious experiences. All of these things will trap you further into believing in the illusion. The simulation is code, and the code can change at any time. It can and does change things in the past on our timeline, leading us to have false memories, because we are still remembering things from before the timeline was changed. All of this is a lot to take in and near impossible to fully understand unless you do the great work yourself and stop being limited by these tiny restrictive brains and bodies of code. I just can't think of the correct words to describe these things, but I hope that maybe it is a bit clearer now. Not everyone is ready to hear this stuff, and that is okay. It just means it is not their time to escape the illusion. It can take many replications of the code their divine spark is trapped in before they start to see the coincidences. Then connect to their genetic memories and realize something is very wrong. Until then, they will continue to feed the Demiurge.